This is John with Opals. I'm re-adding this shamanic Egyptian astrology book into your catalog. I've determined the other one is quite corrupted, and I've said some notes in my email that the barcode seems, first of all, that's letting me know if something's corrupted because the barcode is off by a digit. It shows I think it's 56 at the end, but it's actually 57 on your record. Let's have a look. This is your record right here. I'm sorry, 27 right here. Uh, but it shows 26 in the 852 subfield search for the K and England. So that indicates there's a problem with the record. So I'm putting a new one in. And I just had a question. I noticed that your record, let's look at the Bib record. I'm just wondering, I don't see on my record that I just see imported, I see the Library of Congress number, the Dewey number, and I noticed it's not on yours. I was wondering, do you take those off for some reason? Um, because, first of all, I think it's extra work taking them off. Secondly, in the future, if someone else was to ever take over and do something, maybe they would like to go with a Dewey or a Library of Congress. And the reason I'm mentioning it is recently a librarian was telling me they don't use reading levels. And she was just going to go to over 7,000 records and run some global edits and manual stuff and remove them all. And I advised her against it because I said in the future, you can remove it off the screen. You don't have to see those reading levels on the screen. So you could remove them from showing on the screen, but still preserve them in the bib records, and they just sit there, and somebody may in the future want to use those. So I was thinking that in terms of yours, because here's the record I'm importing from Z Import. We've got the 050, the 082, and here's the record. I'm doing everything like you had, 505. I also add periods at the end of subject headings like this right here. Unlike here for the added name, this Falconer Ruby, I don't put a period here, but I do at the end on the subfield E. I was wondering, I don't think you have periods. Oh, maybe you do. Oh no, hang on a minute. Oh, or maybe I added. No, I didn't do anything to this record. I'm just wondering about that. Hang on a minute. For record, and I see you don't put the periods at the end. I don't think it's a big deal. I just wondered if you had a reason for that or not putting a period at the end here. I just was curious about that. Not that it'll really have anything to do with anything. But yeah, again, here's your record without the call numbers from LC and Dewey. I was just curious about that. So going back to the record I'm putting in, here it is. You'll know the difference because I'm adding some periods. Astrology, let me just see what you have for 650s real quick. Yeah, my record is mirroring yours, but I have some periods. I'll have a different barcode. I'm going to leave these here as well. I'm going to just put my initials in for a barcode, then you can replace it. I think you have some rhyme and reason for the barcodes you use. So I'm just going to go to the holding record. I'm going to take this out and this out because they came across. And following your other records, here's my holding record. I've kept it restricted. I've put in your location, your sublocation, England, WOL 2010 in the M. I'm just going to add my own barcode on there. And I'm going to save this. I'm not going to add it to new items. So I'm going to save this and I'll send this short clip off with my email, and I'm always glad to help.